We need to have a simple technique that you can do anytime, anywhere to lower your cortisol, because most women come to me with a dysregulated nervous system and they don't even know it. And what happens is when your nervous system is dysregulated, you don't feel like yourself. You're not going to feel like yourself. You're going to feel like you're just reacting. You're reacting all the time and you don't really have control over it, but you do. You have more control over it than you would think. So today I want to show you a very simple technique that you can use anytime, anywhere, whether you're in public or not, that is going to help you calm down your central nervous system. What happens is, because we live in this man's world where it's fight or flight everywhere, you have to hustle your way out of every situation. Most women, most men too, but we're not going to talk about that. Most women have a dysregulated nervous system, which means they're in reactive mode. Your body perceives danger at all the times. So it's as if there's a bear in front of it at all times. This is why our bodies are not healing. This is why our hormones get super out of whack. This is why we feel the effects of perimenopause and menopause, even though it really should be just like a change in the body. This is why we have to work on regulating our nervous system. This is when we start gaining weight, even though we feel like doing everything right. There are so many side effects. Fatigue is the most common one. Most women will complain about not having enough energy to go throughout the day. And this is why your cortisol is high at all times. When your cortisol is high, your body's not going to release the weight. Your body's not going to feel safe. You're not going to feel great. You're just going to react. You're just going to, right? Like when people say something, you're just like triggered all the time, right? It's not about getting to a place where you don't get triggered all the time. It's about being aware of what's actually going on inside your body and then being able to change that should you want to. And why wouldn't you want to? Why wouldn't you want to react calmly to any situation? Now, a lot of techniques, a lot of breathing techniques, a lot of calming techniques tend to involve meditations and calmly having, calmness or serenity or quiet space around you, but that's not always possible. So this is what I want you to do. One, I want you to start being super aware of your body at all times. Your body shows you stress signals in the most subtle ways. The most subtle way. You may feel like a little bit of a tension in your shoulders. You may feel like you're tensing up your quads. You may feel just a little something. You may feel like you're moving around a little too fast, right? There's all these different ways that your body can show you that it's dysregulated, that the central nervous system is reacting. And again, when that's happening, what the body is perceiving is danger. And therefore, you're not thinking about the future. You're not thinking about what's for meal tomorrow. You're not thinking about where am I going to travel. You're just focused on fighting whatever is in front of you. And it's not always to fight, right? The stress can be, getting your kids ready to school. The stress can be, oh my God, I gained weight and I don't know why. The stress can be your coworkers that's clipping nails at work, right? Like the stressor can be a lot of things that we're actually dealing with on a regular basis. And what that leads to is dysregulated hormones, thinning hair, pooch, sleepless nights, so many other things. So we're going to get into this technique that is just a breathing technique. What I want to explain to you is this, so you fully understand what's happening in the body. When we perceive danger, we take shallow breaths. Okay, so right? Like if there's a bear in front of me, I'm not like, right? Like I'm not breathing deeply. I am taking shallow breaths. So the first thing is your breath signals to your body what's going on. So we're going to use our breath to actually help us calm down. Okay. When you take deep breaths and you inhale through your nose and then you exhale through your mouth, as if you're exhaling through a straw, you're starting to signal to your body, hey, we're calm, because you would never breathe like that if there's a lion chasing you. Okay. So the first thing is to understand is we're wanting to activate the parasympathetic nervous system. That's the calming one. That's the one that we get to heal and reset and feel serene. Okay. So all you're going to do is, if you can, put your hand on your chest. That's a really good one. And the other hand on your belly. That's a really good one because it's going to show you your belly expanding. Think of babies breathing. Their bellies expand. Okay. So your hand on your chest and your hand on your belly. If you cannot do that, hold your hands wherever they are. Maybe you're in traffic. Okay. Maybe you are at the workplace in a meeting, so you can't quite put your hands there. That's fine too. So hands there or not, you're going to inhale through your nose. And we're going to exhale through your mouth. And if that's not even appropriate for where you're at, Still exhale through your nose. Okay, so we're going to inhale deep, exhale longer. Oh, I'm going to do it through my nose. Inhale, exhale through your nose, and we'll make it longer. So right away, you're signaling to your body, you're calmer. Let's do it again. Again, you can have your hands there. You can breathe out through your nose or your mouth, whatever works for you at the moment. And if your hand's on your belly, I want you to feel that belly expand as you're breathing in. We're going to do one more, and I'm going to explain about the belly. Okay, so think about babies breathing. They breathe in through their belly and then goes back. We as women are taught to suck in our bellies, to breathe through our chest, and that's not what's normal for us. So once again, when our breath is shallow, we're not really focused on breathing. When we expand that breath, we're telling our body, calm down. There are a few other techniques you can do it, counting on 4. So breathe, inhale on 4, hold on 4, exhale on 4, hold on 4. That's called box breathing. It doesn't have to be 4. Make it whatever works for you, so you don't even feel like I can't like not breathe. Okay. Another technique that I came up with that helps me is counting on my fingers. So like I touch my fingers and I'll inhale, and then I'll exhale. And that gives me something else to focus on. So again, if your hands are like on the table or on your knees, if you're sitting down or something like that. So this is very simple. You can do this anytime, anywhere, and I promise you, you're already signaling to your body that there's no lion or bear in front of it. It's just your coworker. It's just your kids snapping at you. It's just the technology messing with you. And this is very important, so then we can continue to feel how we're supposed to feel calm, and to be aware of when we feel short on breath. And this is also, throughout time, going to constantly signal to your body, we're safe, we're safe. And when your body is feeling safe, that's when it starts healing. Hope you enjoyed that. Make sure to subscribe for more talk about central nervous system, hormones, and proper weight loss. And I'll see you next time.